Welcome back to All Shook Up Jeeping. Got a quick one for you today. Differential covers. What do you know about them? What do you like about them? What do you dislike about them? I got some good ones I got spotted. They just came in. Let's check them out. So, check this out. Yukon, man. Hardcore differential covers. They are heavy duty. So this is for the rear for the Dana 44. Look at this. You just can't deny how thick and beautiful that is. Look at that. This thing is heavy duty. You really can't whoop this thing out. Just got hit in the head by a wasp. What's wrong with that guy? So check it out. So this is going to sit on here. You have this nice, I wasn't too sure about this, but this is like 1/8 inch stainless steel cut, and it has been drilled and tapped into there. It's not going anywhere. Thought maybe it might have been something that was adhesive on and will fall off later, but no. This thing is completely built. So you got the bottom drain hole, so it's completely serviceable. 2 other fill hole drain plugs. The one at the bottom is also a magnet, so you can collect anything that might be falling off the gears, help tell you the story about how it's tracking in the rear. Dana 30 front, same thing. Just wanna, God, I could bounce it off the ground and nothing would happen. I'm not going to.
12 seconds later.
Same thing. So for the Dana 30, you have a serviceable lower drain plug, fill hole. Of course, isn't that why you always get them? The freaking stickers. This has got some different hardware on it. Takes a little Allen head adapters, Allen head bolts there. In the front with the Spartan locker, we're going to run some 75 140 up front, see if we can get that thing to quieten up a little bit. It's a little noisy for us, so got some gasket material. I actually got a fluid pump. That may help us because it's in a weird little angle. $6 off the Amazons. I hope it works. Anyways, we're about to get under here. It is a super hot day here in Oklahoma. Actually, I've had the fan cooling us off because we decided to drive it to town not too long ago. So it's about 1,000,000 degrees down there. So I'm going to let this fan run for a little bit. I'm not going to bore you with that, but we're going to get in there and crack those loose, get it draining, and do a little inspection on the gears and the locker, see how they're faring, and let's get to it. And just gonna loosen the top on that way when we crack it. It's not gonna drop on our plate. It's good oil. Just like that. That stuff looks perfect because it's only been in there for 500 miles, so. Perfect. From what I can see so far, everything looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Now I'm going to take some time and get that old gasket off there. I don't really like the blue stuff. I know it's good, but I prefer the black stuff. So let's spend a little time cleaning up and inspect them gears a little bit.
A few minutes later.
All right, so I didn't bore you with putting all the little gasket maker on the sides here, but I like to run a little bead. Let's come back and just kind of squish it a little. Then on the new diff cover, I'm just going to run about an 1/8 inch bead all the way around it. And just let these things bond real good together. I'll install the diff cover. And then I just kind of take my time torquing it down. There's a factory spec on this. I haven't looked it up yet, so just gonna do that and get some good coverage. That way, when you put it together, it doesn't just whoosh, whoosh, spread out everywhere. Although that does mean you got good coverage, also just means you're really sloppy. So we'll take our time with this and do it right. Guess there's nothing better than sweating to death in your own garage. So we'll do it like that. Now I'm gonna go get the diff cover, put a bead on that, and then we are really close to bolting it up and seeing what it looks like. All right, so now I let both sides of that sit for just a few minutes, about 20 or so. They're good and tacky, and I think we're ready to put this bad boy on. This hardwood package actually got better, so you got an Allen bolt here, and then it comes with a lock washer, all stainless steel stuff. I'm stoked. I am stoked. I think this is looking great, guys. And added some serious protection for the front. And so for me, kind of double. One product, definitely 2 wins out of it. So you have your protection, but just having a service and drain hole. Not sure why Jeep didn't do that on the JKs. Well, I can just say didn't do it on this JK. So I don't know if they just didn't do that on all of them, but hey, would have been nice. But Jeep's the only vehicle you could ever own that you strip every last part of it off and rebuild it before you ever have fun with them. So anyways, so you notice I left the plugs out of it because I really wanted to do that while it was on here, so that way I had something good and firm to push those plugs in. I think I'm going to put a little piece of Teflon tape on them and run them in there. So that's basically what it looks like before it's all tight. Guys, that is so beefy. That is so beefy. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Oh man, looking so good. Getting pretty excited. I've got the hopefully this shows up on camera, but it's actually a really good magnet that Yukon put in here. And both of them are the same. So you got magnetic on your fill hole and on your drain. So, like I said, I put a little Teflon tape on it. Don't think it's something you have to do. I've had them leak before, but I've also used a lot cheaper cover. And probably wouldn't have that problem with these. Of course, that bar will be right in my way when I want to do this, so it's okay. We'll just tighten it with the old flanges. And it's a large Allen. I didn't even look to see what size it was. I just opened up the toolbox and grabbed one. I call that a miracle when I find a tool that I'm actually looking for, and it's the right tool. Some of you guys that's been over here at the house and worked on your stuff, I'd spend more time looking for tools than I do working on anything. I guess it's just me. I put it up in the toolbox and, well, it's kind of disappears from there. I'd like to blame it on everyone else, but it's me. I'm just going to get these pretty snug. I don't think you want to get in there and over tighten them. So we'll call that one good. We'll call this one good. I just wanted to make sure they fit and see how they fit in here. I'm going to definitely leave the bottom one in. But I'm going to open this one back up, and that's how I'll feel it. But I'm going to let this sit and just kind of do what that gasket material does. Probably let it sit for probably about an hour. Just depends. It's hot out here. Maybe it'll be cooler later. It might sit out here for a while. But then we're going to put the old fluid back in it and go from there.
3 days later.
All right, guys. So now I'm just going to put in some of this gear oil. Yes, mission complete, guys. I'm super stoked about this, and it doesn't get any better looking than that. Can somebody say, come on? Yes. Look at this. Look how thick the bottom of that thing is. When we get hung up on rocks and stuff, I'm not going to be worried anymore. The factory one is so thin. I'll try to do a comparison and throw it up on the Facebook page between what the rear one, the Dana 44 factory, and the new one. It's just night and day different. I really like this hardware that Yukon put in here. But guys, they make a great product. They really do. A little pricey. Do your shopping around. I actually got both covers on eBay, and I think I paid $139 or $149 a piece for them, or maybe one was $139 and one was $149, but actually shipped from Yukon. Now, I say do your research because there is other vendors that sell these for well over $200 a piece, and right now it's just not about dipping in somebody's pockets, man. I know everybody's got to make some money on the product, but Yukon, I believe that is an extremely fair price for this. I mean, sure, they make probably some better, heavier duty diff covers, but for what we need, this was it for us. And one thing you might notice up here is that half of this has been trussed this way, and we just haven't got to this side yet. My father-in-law and I and Jenny actually slapped that together all in one day, and never got to this other side, but we will. We will. It's a Dana 30. We know we're living on borrowed time on this thing because we ask a lot out of this, you know, all the way to where Jenny smoked the spider gears in there. So, whoa. We're living, we're learning, and we're enjoying Jeeping. And part of it is finding out what the limits are. And I've seen Dana 30s just impress me, specifically the one Riley's got in the all shook up Jeep. Beats the crap out of that thing, and just, God, you talk about a Jeep that just constantly impresses me. Just seen him do gnarly stuff after gnarly stuff, and yeah, it has a success rate like I've never seen out of a Dana 30. So I'm stoked, guys. Don't you think that looks good? Man, tell me what your comments are down below. And don't forget, now listen to me. Get your ears just a little closer here. We did the 250 giveaway, and she was pretty stoked when she won. So 500's coming up pretty quick. It's going to be a $100 four-wheel parts gift card. You can go in there and pick out what you want. I mean, $100, that takes a chunk off of something. So yeah, I mean, just imagine if you just had an extra $100 just to blow on your Jeep, what would it be? I don't know. Something cool. I mean, that's 3/4 of the price of this diff cover right here. So just looks great. So yeah, and here's the deal with the giveaways. You gotta hit that notification bell, because we're gonna shoot another video when we hit 500. And everybody that leaves a comment down below in that video, that's how they're gonna win. And that's kind of the key to it. You gotta keep your ears and eyes open on this stuff. I'm super stoked about this. Yukon gear and axle, huge thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. This is all USA stuff, man. I think it's stoked. I think the quality and the pride and the craftsmanship is just completely come through on this product. I'm stoked. We've used a lot of Yukon stuff in the past. I think we'll continue to. I mean, I'm just open a package like we did on the unboxing, the short little video I did. From its packaging to its quality, it just comes through. I just can't stop doing that. It's like, guys, that's just a heavy piece, man. I think it's really beefed up what we're going to do with this Jeep, and added protection for really not a lot of money. So you guys keep Jeeping. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Yukon, thank you guys. Super big thumbs up. If you need anything from these guys, give them a call. They're actually just a joy to talk to on the phone, and you will learn something from them. So from the All Shook Up family to yours, man, we appreciate you all. Keep Jeeping out there. Yukon, appreciate you guys. All Shook Up Jeeping, we're out. We'll catch you on the next episode.